You ready?
Whoa, where'd you get all those?
It's bunch of balloons. Let me show you. You just connect it to the hose. And then you turn on the water. And they all fill up at once. When they're full, you just give it a shake and they all fall off.
They tie themselves?
Yep, pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Josh Malone, inventor of Bunch of Balloons, the fastest and easiest way to make water balloons. My kids and I love water balloons. While I sat there for hours filling and tying, I tried to think of ways to make it faster and easier. With my kids' help, I developed and tested several different techniques and prototypes. And finally, a few months ago, I invented Bunch of Balloons. Bunch of Balloons fills and ties 100 water balloons in less than a minute. The design is now complete and we're ready for production. Let's see how much faster and easier Bunch of Balloons is. Which method can make the most balloons in 1 minute? The old-fashioned way, 6 balloons. Tie knot, 8 balloons. Zorbs, 10 balloons. But with Bunch of Balloons, you can make 100 water balloons in a minute. Which team do you want to be on?
We always use water balloons for our annual Boy Scout event. We use about 1,000 balloons. So the day before, we spend the whole day filling and tying these balloons. Imagine the first time I was introduced to Bunch of Balloons. It is going to save me so much time now.
Last year, I finally learned how to tie water balloons, but it took too long and it hurt my fingers. I'm so glad my dad invented Bunch of Balloons. Water balloons aren't so much work anymore. They're just plain fun.
We are excited to launch Bunch of Balloons on Kickstarter. If you will back and share our campaign, we will be able to purchase equipment and materials for mass production. We will manufacture and ship orders to our earliest customers in just a few weeks. Please sign up for one of our rewards and be one of the first customers to enjoy the Bunch of Balloons advantage in your next water balloon war.
We all love the look of a well-decorated house at Christmas, but putting up your lights every year can be time-consuming and frustrating. What if instead, for all of the holidays throughout the year, you could turn the lights on your house with a simple touch of a button on your phone? The specially designed waterproof lights are practically invisible in the daylight and amazingly bright at night. These are the Christmas lights you can leave up year-round. You control them from the smartphone app with 16 million colors possible and a variable array of combinations or patterns, so they are always ready for your next celebration, ready to be customized and lit up for any special evening. Whether it's annual holiday decor, a special family occasion, or a party for the big game, Everlights is the permanent solution for your home's rooftop lighting. No more cold evenings, slippery roofs, or wet ladders. Everlights are made with LEDs so you'll never have complete sections of lights going out again. Everlights are designed for an easy do-it-yourself installation into the top lip of your home's gutter with the aid of a simple template. Rubber-sealed front caps secure the lamps in place and do not compromise the gutter's performance. These LED strips can be cut for any roof length and sections are connected by small jumper cables. Simply power up the small customized Wi-Fi controller and connect with your smartphone. Every occasion can be custom lit. It's time to light up the night. Every season, every color, Everlights.
Luxi Labs is a startup. We're making jewelry wearables. We're fusing art, fashion, and technology.
Luxi is infinite possibilities for your style. It really allows you to take control over your look and over your use of functions.
So this is probably going to be one of the first commercially available flexible displays on the market, and it's always on.
It's a very thin, very elegant display that just flexes around your wrist.
This is artwork. This is now jewelry. It's like, this is now very, very different.
It's technology that is empowering the fashion versus the design that is elevating the technology. It's a complete shift in paradigm. I mean, you're wearing an accessory. Why shouldn't it look good?
Many of the smartwatches are pretty similar. They're fairly small displays, normally off to save power. And I said, this isn't enough. The filtering is essentially limitless. You decide what the selection criteria are.
Anything in your notification center on your phone can be custom driven to your bracelet. With the glance of your wrist, you can basically see what appointments are coming up, or you can also look at the way in which your information is structured. The convenience is really amazing.
So you can say, I want messages from my spouse, I want my sister's Facebook, and anything with the keyword pizza.
You can choose to only have tweets from this person, or text messages from that person, or emails from this other person appear.
You can have a moving map. So if you're walking down the street, you can see where you are and where your destination is. Time, different watch faces. QR codes for paying for a coffee or boarding your flight. And for example, activity monitoring, showing how much you walked and how many calories you've used.
Everyone who sees the bracelet loves the slideshow. You can change the image, upload a picture, write text.
You can take a picture of the outfit that you're wearing, so you're matching that. Or if you're walking to work, take a picture of the street graffiti.
And there's something about the quality of the screen, of the e-ink display, it just has an appeal to it that's kind of hard to put your finger on. If you look at where fashion and tech are going, the tech is getting good enough and small enough where it can basically be behind the scenes and make it fashion or design first. The creative vision, the aesthetic vision is taking priority. You take control of your look with Luxi.
We've got the engineering, we've got the designs, and now we need your help to make Luxi a reality. Please help us. Thanks.
I always felt that watching a record spin is just mesmerizing. What's more iconic than the record player? It's beautiful. To truly experience vinyl, you have to see it. What if we could create a record player that played vertically? What if we could create the floating record? Gramavox is an audio design startup based out of Chicago. We reimagine vintage audio design with modern technology. Creating a good turntable on its own is challenging. Creating a high-performance turntable that functions vertically is a feat. At Gramavox, we have some of the best designers, engineers, and audiophiles out there. We sought to create a high-performance record player that meant as much for the first-time vinyl listener as the person with their $10,000 setup. No compromises. It wasn't just a design piece or a technology piece. It was a marriage of beautiful design and innovative technology coming into one. Something that was inviting and that was simple, beautiful, but functional. It had to be an all-in-one, where you didn't need to buy additional cables and preamps and speakers. We wanted to create a vinyl listening experience that was ready to go right out of the box. We had to have full-range dynamic drivers for great bass response. and allowing you the option of bypassing the internal speakers and connecting it to an existing audio setup. We were ruthless in the engineering to ensure every part of the product that works in a horizontal context worked flawlessly in the vertical format. Going through a bin in a record store, getting an actual album, the sleeve, the inserts, the typography, the whole notion of discovery, that is all an extension of the vinyl experience. That visceral experience just gives you goosebumps. Let's turn love into something we can sing. Artists both indie and mainstream are releasing their albums on vinyl in addition to digital formats. Vinyl is not a fad, it's here to stay because it's the best way to experience music. I felt the roof cave in. I moved into the city by the sea. Let's pile up all our money and buy out our time. I'll put your record on.
Hi guys, this is Orange Monkey team.
We wanna make a simple environment, take great pictures with a smartphone on last project.
Now we came back on Kickstarter with the project.
Foldio 2, bigger and smarter. Its size increased by 200% compared to first Foldio. It allows you to take pictures of a wider variety of subjects which are not able for first Foldio. We are developing an app which helps to use Foldio even better and easier. You can adjust brightness by swiping up and down. Also, you can change the color temperature to make a funny picture. Take a photograph in your home easily. Sometimes making a video is fun. And use various backdrops on your needs. Or use DSLR for better pictures. Keep it neatly by folding the studio.
There's nothing like grilling on a sunny afternoon, but it has its drawbacks. Grills are dirty. They're a challenge to take on the go, a fire hazard, and require constant monitoring so that you don't burn your food.
Ew, yucky. Yeah!
Plus, when you're out of fuel, you're out of luck.
How is it in the age of the microchip that we're still cooking with the fuel of our grandparents?
That's why we made the GoSun Grill, a game-changing solar cooker that roasts a meal for 8. It's as simple as cooking with gas, and all without a drop of fuel. It's easy to use and easy to maintain. It can bake, boil, and fry, retaining your food's nutrition, leaving the rich, natural flavor. The GoSun never needs refueling. It's like having a power plant disguised as a grill. Plus, it's the first solar cooker to effectively cook a meal anytime, day or night.
For 15 years, I've sunk my teeth into everything solar, but I've struggled to find a simple, durable, and affordable cooking solution.
But I found it.
In 2013, we launched the GoSun Sport, our first portable and practical solar cooking solution. We were met with overwhelming support and have since developed a global community of passionate users in more than 45 countries. We are now partnered with the Global Alliance for Clean Cook Stoves to bring this technology to those who could benefit the most from capturing the power of the sun.
One of the best things about this business is that we're constantly receiving feedback from our users. We love to hear their stories of how they put our technology to use. And some of the feedback we're getting consistently is that they want it to be bigger. We listen.
The possibilities are truly endless.
I find the GoSun solar cooker to be a high-performance, high-temperature solar cooker, and it's a lot of fun to cook with.
Cook anything, from soups to soufflés. You'll notice the difference. With consistent cooking temperatures throughout the tube, the vital moisture of your food is kept intact, leaving better flavor and more nutrition. The GoSun is simply a healthier way to prepare a meal. It goes where other grills can't and stays cool to the touch, no matter how hot. Due to the tube's nearly perfect insulation, the GoSun can cook in even the most extreme conditions. And thanks to our patent-pending phase change battery, you can cook with the sun's heat even at night.
The battery is a game changer. You can cook wherever and whenever you want.
The GoSun is amazing. I've never seen anything like it. It's a true technological breakthrough. At 80% efficiency, it's probably the best solar energy converter yet.
More than just making fun in the sun, GoSun is committed to empowering communities around the world with clean, safe, and viable cooking solutions. Clean cooking is a global problem.
After extensive testing in Guatemala, we're ready to move forward with our social enterprise in developing markets around the world.
We are not just selling solar stoves, but we are also building a business that empowers women, save forests, and change lives.
But this is only possible with your support. Between tooling, international logistics, and keeping our doors open, there's no way we can do this without you.
If you enjoy food, friends, and a bit of sunshine, please help us make this a reality. Your purchase of a GoSun grill will help to support a global movement, and together we can lead the fuel-free frontier.
I need your help to start first production. Thank you for your support and watching the video. Don't hesitate to call your friends.